day, my friends. It's your old pal Jordan the Lion. How are you all doing today? I am cold. We are still in Georgia, but we are going to change that today. If we do everything right, we should end up in Tennessee. And if we do everything extra right, at one point in our day, we should be standing in 3 states at one time. This should be a fun one. We're going to make about 3 city stops and check out a handful of things in every city on our way. But I want to end up in Nashville today, so I hope you guys enjoy our day. Days with Jordan the Lion, it begins right now. So I end up taking a lot of back roads while I'm out traveling, doing vlogs. And sometimes I'll pass through towns that have something really interesting and I'll say, I want to come back to that. So I pin it on my Google Maps. That's what we're going to hit today. The 3 towns we're going to hit. I've passed through them at different times. Saw something there that I wanted to come back for, and I figured, why not do it today? We're actually heading off to Alabama right now. Sea Rock City. Passing through this town called Summerville, and I couldn't resist showing you this. Look at this old school looking television station. Sky 21. I love it. This is about as 80s as it gets. Late 70s, 80s feel. I love it. Look at all the old satellite dishes. Welcome to Summerville. Beautiful. So we're continuing on because I'm trying to get to Fort Payne, Alabama. I think we're about 30 or 40 minutes away. You don't see these signs everywhere. I certainly didn't see them in California on my everyday basis. All right, we made it. Gateway to the Appalachians, Fort Payne. Saw a couple things as I passed through here last time I had to show you. One it just screams Alabama. So one thing that tends to just scream Alabama is a bunch of statues of Alabama, the country band. Yeah. The boys from Fort Payne. Here's Jeffrey Allen Cook. With his guitar. Very cool. Then over here we have Randy Ewell-Owen. I think they were like one of the biggest bands of the 80s. Not just in country music. Mark Joel Herndon. Nice headband. And Teddy Wayne Gentry. Just play me some mountain music like Grandma and Grandpa used to play. Yeah, they're a great band. I got to go on their tour bus. It's in the Alabama Music Hall of Fame. This is great. They have a listing over here of all their awards, 23 American Music Awards, just about every country award you can win. Look at that. Good grief. And then over here, another set of awards. Billboard Awards, Breakthrough Cashbox Awards. Unbelievable. Album of the Year, 1981, 82, 83, 84, 85. Wow. And then the entire history of the band over here. And then the awards continue. Oh, cool. So it basically says on here that in the late 60s, cousins Randy Owen and Teddy Gentry discovered that they shared a common interest in music. Joined by Jeff Cook, they started playing on a regular basis, working their day jobs, and playing any place they could locally get to compose and practice their unique style of harmony. In the evenings, the boys and their band used to used what limited spare time they had to play gigs. In 1973, in tandem with Randy Owens' graduation from Jacksonville State University, the band said goodbye to their daytime jobs. Awesome. It says they bravely went out into the world as Wild Country. They left their Lookout Mountain gigs and Fort Payne roots and began perfecting their live performance skills in the club scene around the coastal Southern Carolina, playing such popular night spots as the Bowery and Myrtle Beach. 1977, the band changed its name to Alabama, and following that in 1979 by adding drummer Mark Herndon, setting its sights on Nashville. After an appearance on the New Faces show at the Country Radio Seminar in 1980, RCA's Joe Galante came back to his office raving about a young band he'd seen. On April 21st, 1980, Alabama signed with the industry giant RCA. Wow. Releasing autobiographical song My Home's in Alabama as a single. It says, seemingly overnight, Alabama became a sensation, a driving force in country music, essentially changing it all forever. And in 2006, they became members of the Country Music Hall of Fame. So let me show you some other cool stuff here in Fort Payne. Thanks for the mountain music, gentlemen. There's their local boomtown market. Little country store. And take a look at that. I wonder if they ever played there at the DeKalb Theater. Classic old theater look. I love that. Very cool downtown area. Very patriotic. Then over here at DeKalb Parts, you have something really crazy and kind of wonder what the heck happened here. You got a car that's driven right into the side of the building. Wonder how many people that are driving by on a everyday basis glance over or have never been here before and see that, and all of a sudden they're like, what the heck? Now here's the crazy thing. License plate says Jesus loves you. And it also says that it never expires. Well, luckily there's nobody inside. You honest to God never know what you'll see in Roadside America. And right next to this, well, let me show you what's right next to this. Yep, right next to it, the Alabama Fan Club and Museum. We don't have time to go through it today. That would be its own separate vlog, but I will do that in the future. We'll pass by here again and take in the full experience. All right, let's hit the road. We are out of Fort Payne, heading towards, I don't know, heading towards Tennessee. Heading towards 3 states. This is like roadside marketing at its finest. I am seeing either a Rock City or Ruby Falls billboard every mile. It's either, they're like one or the other. This one was a double whammy, so I thought I would showcase it since they put them together. I'll have to take a trip and visit those at some point. Never have made it yet. See, there's another Ruby Falls right there. And a bunch of cows. And more Rock City. Okay, we are entering Georgia again for a little bit. So we went Georgia to Alabama, back to Georgia. Where will we go next? Which one will we be in next? Okay, now we're entering Tennessee. Anybody need any fireworks? Big Daddy Fireworks. He's doing his thing. You doing good, Ja? Yeah, not stopping for any fireworks, but it's nice to know I have the option. Stop tempting me! Oh, what a logo. Look at that guy. That's awesome. All right, we have pretty much made it. Beautiful area. All right, I'm seeing some signs. 250 feet to the TriState Corner. That's what we're looking for. It's not every day in my life I get to stand exactly where 3 states meet, and for them to have a marker to prove it. You know what else is crazy about this is, just as I was parking up here, there's a state line cemetery right up here. You can be buried on the state line. Go under this guy. Which way do we go? This stuff's pretty much pure mud that I'm walking through right now. Okay, I had to turn around because I took the wrong path. Now I know I'm in the right spot because I see the sign. And here we are. Looks like the exact surveying marker has been removed, but there's something here, and someone, you can tell, has put the cross right there. So here I am. Oh, you can tell that the other side of this property over here is private property. They have put this here for their resort. It says TriState Corner Paradise Point Resort. But we made it. Somebody drew a butt on there. Very artistic. Guess only, huh? From where you park to the top is only probably a 3-minute walk, so you know if you're gonna come do this. Jot is hanging out locked in the car right now because just the mud and the uneven ground, I didn't want to take a chance of him hurting himself. So let's head off, go see some more sights today. So, Alabama, Tennessee, Georgia. This was a great little nature walk too. Little uphill hiking. And like I said, here's the State Line Cemetery. Right on the water. Pretty nice. Now we're going to continue on to a little town not too far from here called South Pittsburgh. Never say never. I haven't decided where I'm going to be buried yet. Cool bridge. I dig it. So we've made our way over to a dog groomer in, well, it's right on the border of Kimball and South Pittsburgh. And the reason we're here isn't because John needs a grooming, it's because in their parking lot, they have a crashed plane. Don't worry, this is not recent. And this is not, I guess the reason it's here, I don't really know the reason it's here, but the plane itself had 4 crashes in its lifetime, and I kind of feel like this is just a monument to the one thing that this plane did well, which was crash. Kind of interesting just to see it here in the parking lot of a dog groomer, but there's a little bit of the history you can look up if you look up the numbers of the plane. Wow. Well, if there's one thing that South Pittsburgh's known for, cast iron's hometown since 1896. Look what they have here. Don't necessarily need any cast iron today, but I do need to see a happy family made of cast iron. I always need to see that. And a happy puppy. Speaking of, they have a little dog relieving zone over here we'll take Jaw to, right over there. But yeah, look at that. Whole family. That is Penelope. Get it? Penelope. Now you might wonder what she's cooking. Looks like eggs. Eggs and bacon. That's really cool. There's the griddle and everything. And then her buddy right here, Ferris. He's got a happy smile on his face as well. He looks like he's just ready to receive some food or some coffee. Yeah, he's got a coffee mug here as well. Little campfire down here. Pretty cool. Little fun for the whole family. And then check out Lucky. Gotta love a black dog, don't you? I do. Well, when I do need some cast iron, I'll know where to come. I will be back. Sometimes you gotta stop the vlogging to make sure the other vlogger is happy. Are you happy in the snow? What are you doing with that paw up? Little snow time? Do you like the snow? Look at all the ice on the walls of that rocky mountain there. Like big icicles. You gotta love the cleverness in this name. It's not Jesse's Girl, it's Jesse's Grill. Why can't I find a grill like that? They also have the monstrous silverware set here made of wood, probably big enough for the Jolly Green Giant to use off the side of the road. Thanks, that helped for comparison, guys. Check out this cool little roadside store. Mooney's. They got a great logo, that's for sure. They've even got a little lamb village over here beside it. Cool little place. Part of it is an organic food store, but then they have a lot of stuff back here. Like Mooney's t-shirts. That says Possum Playing Dead. That's great. They ought to made him look like George Jones. They have a full-on yarn store in here and really well-made socks. Some incense, and if you're looking to make an Afghan, they got everything you could ever hope for that. And looks like a little greenery store in here. Okay, we're arriving to our next destination, Sewanee. I'm not gonna do our next little roadside attraction here because of the snow and because they literally say online that people have died. But they built some stairs into the side of this rock right here. Plus, yeah, this is all slippery mud and everything anyway. They built some stairs onto the side of this rock so you can climb up there and get a good look out up there, but they said people have fallen to their death, so. And from the top up there you can see it's a long way down if you want to rock and roll. Wow, didn't expect to see this on my way. So Jesus with sunglasses and a bunch of birds giving the thumbs up. I dig it. Alright, we still have a couple of things I want to see today. Pretty close to the next one. Alright, we just entered town of Cowan. I believe that's how it's pronounced. Now, not only does Cowan have this beautiful small town vibe, but they also have an old time Texaco. Take a look at that baby. How beautiful is that? Got the old Sky Chief pumps in here. Obviously not functioning, but very cool. Very cool. Little outdoor eatery area there. And then he's got, whoever owns this, has a really great display inside. The old memorabilia, the old toys. And if you notice in the service area, he's got a vehicle in there. Actually a couple. That must be the owner. And they have a little compressed air station right here, and then look through the window here. Got a little car hop service. This is what I love about Roadside America, these kind of things. It's an old Ford 1950. Then on this side it looks like we got a 1948 Ford truck. Very cool. Looks like it's won some award back there too. I see a trophy back there. Absolutely love it. This was totally worth making this stop. And just a cool old town too. And just catty corner from the Texaco station, I can see like a train museum over there. So this must have been a main hub for the railroad that goes through here. Doesn't look like the train museum is open today anyway, so we can't go in, but I really just wanted to look at it from the outside. Clearly an old depot house. This is true Roadside America. Stepping into the past. Even the entrance has recycled things from the railroad. They're utilizing the schedule box over here. Let's go look at some of the trains. Seem like this would be a little scary to ride around in, if you ask me. You can see the tracks still run alongside right here. That's awesome. Looks like they've got a old one back here. Pretty old one. The back part says, "To and from Dixieland." North Carolina and St. Louis, probably. And look at this one back here. All aboard! Now just on the other side of the railroad tracks from the Railroad Museum over here, I noticed this stating the Cumberland Mountain Tunnel being built through here. And then I noticed that there was a cabin right here in town. So I wanted to see what the cabin was. Turns out, we're in Franklin County. This was the Franklin County first courthouse and the home of Major William Russell. Huh. Well, it looks like actually this was a reconstruction of it. Who knows if they used the original wood or not, but it looks great. I mean, it looks like what you would expect a courthouse being used for 7 years from 1807 to look like. Now what's kind of cool, it looks like they have left the door just a crack open so that visitors can come take a little peek when it's not open. Very small. Where did the prosecutor and where did the defendant and the defense and everybody sit? I was looking in some of the local shops here and I noticed they have a old jukebox here and a Seaberg Wall-O-Matic. If you remember the old Seaberg stuff. And it looks like a little artist area here. Art lives here. And they just have a nice little courtyard walkway. I think you have to enter from the other side. Very nice. Back on the road. There's one more thing I want to see as we get closer to Nashville. At least one more thing. And I think we're about an hour, a little over an hour away from Nashville. Holy cow, look at what this guy's got going on. He's got a whole world in here. That's awesome, with like faces and everything. Got like a little alligator and everything right there painted. This was an accidental find. Those faces. Awesome. I love people like this. Even got a knight in shining armor up there. Classic car. This guy's got like a car graveyard in his yard. Wow. That's insanity. That's a lot of cars. And it goes way, way, way back in. Man, I wonder what he's gonna do with all these. If you look through those woods, you'll see there are cars everywhere. Tomater. Wow, that is one monster Slurpee over there. We've made it to Goodlettsville. I've been here once before when I did a vlog on string bean. There's something I want to see here. Right before the sun goes down to see the transformer made of car parts all lit up. They've given him a neon facelift. Look at that. Holding a big Titans tee. Very cool. Looks like he's even got like a glowing bracelet. What the heck? It's made out of car fenders and all car parts. I love it. Look how big that thing is as cars drive by. I love it. Well, I think that's gonna do it for us for today. Hope you all enjoyed today's vlog. We will see you all next time. Have a great night. And whatever that transformer says, do it. Goodbye. Vegas, Roy.